Before one becomes a seeker, before a dream takes shape, there is an obsession, the ability to perceive or sense events before they unfold. I have explored this phenomenon in previous videos, but it remains a fascinating subject worth revisiting. In this video, I will share the stories of two individuals who are believed to have had a gift for foresight. The last one will shock you. Sometimes, these premonitions involve others. Other times, they concern oneself. But are they truly glimpses of the future or merely coincidences? Let's jump in. In 2012, 5-year-old Logan Dreyer began attending daycare in the United States. According to his mother, Logan initially adapted well, enjoying his first 2 months there without any issues. However, things took a drastic turn in November. The first sign of trouble was an email from his kindergarten teacher, mentioning that Logan had been unusually tearful that day. Soon after, his mother began receiving phone calls from the daycare, informing her that Logan was inconsolable and needed to be picked up. Concerned, she took him to a doctor, but he was found to be in perfect health. At daycare, the headmaster knelt before Logan, reassuring him that he was loved and that the daycare was a safe and welcoming place. Yet Logan, through his tears, insisted otherwise. He was terrified. On the doctor's advice, Logan was kept at home for a few weeks. A home teacher worked with him daily, and once a week, his mother took him to daycare to reconnect with his friends and teachers. However, every time he entered the school dormitory, he would begin stuttering and crying uncontrollably, even keeping his eyes tightly shut. No matter where he was treated with kindness, yet his fear persisted. His mother was deeply troubled, unable to understand what was happening to her child. Then, on December 14th, just before 10 a.m., tragedy struck. The principal and school psychologist, who had been speaking with Logan on the phone daily, were among the first victims of the Sandy Hook school shooting. In total, 28 lives were lost, including 20 children. Following the tragedy, the surviving students were relocated to a different school. Strangely, Logan underwent a complete transformation. He went from a perpetually distressed child back to the happy, carefree boy he had once been. Was this all just an eerie coincidence? Or did Logan possess an extraordinary ability to sense something terrible before it happened? Now listen to the second story. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was known to have a deep interest in the meaning of dreams and their potential to predict future events, whether good or bad. One notable example is a letter he sent to his wife, who was living in another city at the time with their 10-year-old son, Tad. In the letter, Lincoln instructed her to put Tad's gun away in a trunk, explaining that he had a sorrowful dream about a boy. Tragically, Lincoln was assassinated in 1865 while watching a play with his wife. On the morning of his assassination, he confided in government officials about a recurring dream. He described himself speeding over unfamiliar waterfalls in his sleep, a dream he claimed to have had before every major event in his life. Ward Hill Lamont, a close friend of Lincoln, later recounted a famous story suggesting that the president had foreseen his own death. According to Lamont, just days before the assassination, Lincoln shared a dream with a small group, including his wife and Lamont himself. In the dream, Lincoln wandered into the east wing of the White House, where he saw a body lying in state, guarded by soldiers and surrounded by mourners. Curious, he approached the soldiers and asked who had died. Their response was chilling. The president is dead. Was it mere coincidence? Or did Lincoln truly glimpse his own fate before it arrived? If dreams can whisper warnings from the depths of the subconscious, what might your own dreams be trying to tell you? Think back to the visions that have lingered in your mind. Those strange, unsettling dreams that feel too real to ignore. Are they just fragments of imagination? Or are they pieces of something greater? Sometimes, the most haunting questions are the ones we cannot answer. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you on the next video.